Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, unless you are new, and in that case, welcome. My name is Sam. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you're here. All right, y'all, today we're doing some exciting stuff. So I've been talking about on my channel for a while desperately needing a grow tent, okay? I've been wanting to get a grow tent or some type of setup, enclosed setup to put my plants in, especially since fall and winter is making its way around. It's that time of year again, and I just really want a grow tent very badly, and it just so happens, let me just tell you how this ended up coming into fruition, if you will. First of all, here's the grow tent. So in this video we are going to be, we're going to be unboxing this bad boy. Is it upside down now? Okay, we're going to be unboxing this big boy right here and setting it up. I'm just going to kind of fast forward through my husband and I setting this thing up, put some music over it or something, maybe do a voiceover, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm going to bring y'all along with me. And then the fun part is actually going to be putting all of the plants in this grow tent. So I'm just really excited about it. We're setting it up in this corner over here. We moved Jason's dresser actually into our walk-in closet in the bathroom. It's kind of like not the most ideal setup situation, but it works honestly, so it's fine. I feel like plants are definitely taking over our home, and I just thank my husband that he's okay with that, honestly. But yeah, so I really need to get this done before it gets dark because he has to go back to work tomorrow, and so this is the last day we have to do it. But I'm just really excited. I do have a light I'm going to be putting in here. I have two Mars Hydros lights, and I'm going to be putting the TS600, I believe, in this tent. I am currently using it in my living room over one of my plant stands, but those plants are in a window getting enough light. It's totally fine. That Mars Hydro is just really there. The purpose of serving is just an extra light for the Hoyas on that top shelf, and they love it, don't get me wrong, but they'll be fine. All those plants will be fine in that window without that grow light. And I just can't wait to move all my babies in here, see how big we can grow them and how well they do. Like, granted, my household humidity is pretty good, but you can't beat like greenhouse humidity. So I have to get a little fan to put up in here so we don't get any like fungal, bacterial stuff. Anyways, let me tell you how this came to be. So I've been talking about it, and I was also talking about needing a grow tent with my friend Sarah, probably over and over and over again, like probably 100 times. And she was actually talking with someone, a company by the name of VIVOSUN. It's either VIVOSUN or VIVOSUN. I think it's VIVOSUN. I haven't actually heard anyone pronounce it. I probably should have YouTubed a video on the pronunciation, but she was talking with them, and if you guys watch her videos, she's getting ready to have a baby literally in a couple of weeks. They had reached out and asked her if she was interested in collabing with them. She basically said, you know, I'm getting ready to have a baby, like, thank you, but I just don't have the time. Like, I'm not able to do it right now. But I do have a friend who's actually looking for a grow tent. She's needing a grow tent. Maybe you'd be interested in reaching out to her to work with her. So, and they did. I really appreciate her doing that and referring me, because they immediately messaged me and said that your friend told us you were looking for a grow tent. We could send you this one if you're interested in reviewing it for us. And I was like, absolutely. Here we are. They sent it out a couple of days later, and it has arrived. It is huge. It's around 7 foot tall, 4 foot wide. I'll give you all the exact measurements once we get into setting it up and all of that. But yeah, it's pretty large. So I'm a little bit nervous whether or not it's going to fit appropriately in this section I have over here. But I'm also very excited. I'm more excited than nervous. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing of this bad boy and get it set up and get it filled up with plants. All right, y'all, let's tear right into it. Uh-oh, get back, girl. Get back. It's sharp object, Wendy. I don't like kids or animals near sharp objects when they're in my hands, especially because I am accident prone. What do we have here? I don't know what this is for, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you open it up. This thing is seriously massive, you guys. So what do we have here? More reflective stuff. All right, you guys, I'm gonna show you the parts here, and then I'm gonna go get Jay so he can do this because I have no idea what I'm doing, and he's good at this type of stuff. So you guys are gonna see him on camera here in just a few. But we have these pieces here. I guess these are the connector pieces for all of these long poles. More of these right here. And we have the assembly instructions as well as these green reflector pads or pieces. So there's that. And then here's another one of these reflector pieces. Okay, this thing is huge. I probably could have asked for a smaller tent, but honestly, I really wanted a large one. Like I wanted a huge one that I could walk into, and that's just what I wanted. So I'm happy with it, and I'm happy to make it work. Also, keep in mind, we're not going to be in this home that we're in now forever. Like, it's spacious for us compared to where we were at, but we still are going to be buying a home next year, or moving to a home next year, I should say. That's going to be a lot larger, and I'm actually going to have a room just for my plants. So keep that in mind. Right now, we're just kind of going to get by with what we can with the space that we have. So, and then here is the actual tent. So it's black and green. All right, I am going to go get my husband, and we'll be right back.
Look, man, this is how big it is right here. Come here. Don't cover the vent though.
Huh?
It don't cover the vent though. But yeah, it's huge. All I got is A, B, and C. Now I got E's and F's and.
Okay, so here is a little overview of what he's got so far. It is huge. It's right around 7 foot tall and 4 foot wide on each way. So yeah, now it's gonna be scooted back up against the wall here, so it's not gonna stick out this much. I'll come back and give you guys an update once he gets everything else put together, and then we'll put the light in and go from there and start putting plants in. I'm going to be going out this weekend and getting some metal stands to put in the grow tent for my plants, but I am considering actually moving this one in there and clearing up some space here. And then, as you can see, the grow light is gone. Sorry about the glare. The grow light's gone. It's now in the grow tent. If I move this into the tent, and then I'm going to be moving a bunch of plants in there, I can put these in my plant room, and then I can put like a flat surface plant stand here to set a few things on, and then hang several plants in this window. It's gonna come together, I believe. Okay guys, here it is in the daytime. It's absolutely insane, but how can I complain? I mean, it's huge. I have my own greenhouse now in my house, and you know, I just can't complain. I'm just gonna make it work until we eventually move to a larger house, hopefully next year. And I actually have somewhere to put this where it's not taking up this much space. But it's in my bedroom, and it's gonna clear up space in the rest of my house just because, you know, I'm gonna move a bunch of plants in here. So let me go ahead and plug the light in and show you what it looks like with the light on. Oh, okay, here it is. I've plugged the light in. I've put one of my Mars hydras in there. My daughter has her little toys here. I also put this little mirror up. Isn't that adorable? I love that. So we have to go clear off the black metal plant stand that I'm gonna go ahead and move in here. And I guess we're gonna start moving plants in. I love that you can't even see this light though when it's closed. Like, you cannot see it, but you can still open a window and peep in. And then over here, we also have this section that you can unzip to get in that way. Yeah, I mean, this is a nice tent, you guys. It's very good quality. It's very sturdy. It was very easy to put together. Granted, my husband put it together for me. Still, it was very simple, and it didn't take, I don't know, but maybe 20 minutes for him to get it up. This is for fans. I have to get some little fans to put in. And then we also have this for ventilation, which is awesome. There's one on each side. This here, it could also be used for a fan. Coming in, there was these bars, which are extra, that he connected. Yeah. You just snap them on, super easy. And that's what we have the grow light hanging from. And then also I had him to put all the bars in, so I can go ahead and use these to hang plants on. So yeah, I can hang plants off of that are in hanging baskets, which I think is really, really handy. And then down here we have this spot to plug in grow lights or whatever you want to plug in, humidifiers. And there's another spot right there. We have more little fan holes here, and then there's another ventilation spot down here and an air hole here. Oh, and then it also has this little pouch hanging on here, and this is to go over this vent down here, but it's up against a wall, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, guys, it's awesome. It's huge. I really wanted a tent that I could open up and walk inside of, and that's what I got. So, oh, and then there's also another place on this side. So both sides you can unzip. It's amazing. What do you guys think? I love it. Again, this is VIVOSUN. Here's the brand. They sell, it's not just tents that they sell tents, they sell grow lights, they sell the fans and equipment that you would use. I think you can buy like a bundle set with a grow tent and everything that would go in it, like the fans, the lights, just everything to set it up entirely. That way you don't have to buy anything extra. So I'll have their website linked down below. I'll have this exact tent linked down below. I think it's around $100, honestly, super affordable for the size of this sucker and what you get for $100. I mean, I think that's a great price. Now I'll correct myself if I'm wrong about the price, but I'm pretty sure it was like under $120 for this tent. I think that's just amazing. So anyways, y'all, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I love it so far. Again, my only complaint would just be that it's so huge. That's a me problem because I really don't have the space for something this big. But at the same time, I do. I made the space for it and I'm really excited to use it. I'm so excited to put my plants in it, especially now that fall and winter's coming. We have really harsh winters here, so this is going to come in super handy. And like I said, we're not going to be in this space forever. So once we get moved, you know, I'm definitely going to have room for this eventually. All right, let's go get ready to clear off the plant stand and start moving stuff in here. I can't wait to go this weekend and actually buy some stands to put in here. Yeah, there's just so much potential and so many options and things that I could do with this tent that I'm just really excited. What's up, guys? We are in my living room area, and yeah, pretty much I think we're gonna go ahead and take all the plants off of this black metal stand here, and basically I'm just gonna have a mess. Like, I'm gonna have plant setting everywhere because I have to remove everything off of here because I want to put this stand in my grow tent. Now I have some other stands that I'm going to order Friday, and I'm also going to go to Home Depot and Lowe's and see what I can find before I place that order. I know there's definitely a couple like tall stands, and the shelves are kind of like, the sides of each shelf are raised, kind of like basket shelves to hold like propagations and jars and cups and things like that. I want to get a couple of those. They're skinny and tall, and then I just have to look around and see what I can find, but I really want to get some of my plants moved in now, so I guess let's try it and see how it goes. Oh, I don't even know for sure what all plants I'm gonna be putting in there. I mean, I have an idea of a lot of them, but there's just, this is a process, okay? What is wrong with you? This Hoya lacanosa, I don't know, do you have bugs? I'm starting to wonder. because it's doing good, like it's growing really well and stuff, but it's also yellowing a ton of its leaves. So I'm kind of like confused. This is Philodendron 69866 or 69869, I don't even know, something like that. And it is spilling water everywhere because I just watered it, but this is definitely going to be going in the tent. So I really want to mature those leaves. I just watered some of these, so here's my Hoya macrophylla, also dripping water everywhere. Great. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is insane. Absolutely wild. Okay. Wild Hoya australis. I love her. She just gets it. Look at all the new growth coming in everywhere. She loves that Mars Hydro. I'm gonna hang some plants in this window now because I'm not gonna have this big stand here. Here we are. I'm sorry if you guys can't see that well. I'm gonna move you in here or a little bit closer anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this bad boy in. Let's see. I mean, it's fine, I guess, right? What I want to do is get the tall, skinny corner shelves that my friend Sarah sent me, and I want to put one in each corner, potentially. And then I'll have another stand probably around this size, maybe this one, setting in between those two, and then get a couple other ones to put here and here, potentially. I don't know, we're going Friday to look at actual plant stands. And I also have some online that I'm going to order. So I'm just super excited about it, you guys. I'm super fortunate to finally have this. And I know it takes up a lot of space. Some people may think it's an eyesore, but honestly, if it's for the better health of my plants, and I'm gonna get bigger leaves and healthier plants in general, then I am all for it, okay? I am excited about it. I gotta get my fan out and put in there until I get some smaller ones to put up in the little cubbies, the little fan cubbies or whatever they are. And yeah, I do have Philip, my fiddle leaf fig, chilling in there right now. I also have Bendy, who thinks this grow tent is a house just for her. I cannot convince her otherwise. Like, she literally thinks I bought this for her to play in, so. But I also have hung this up. I love that it comes with the extra bars that you can put up to hang plants on. I think that's amazing. So I'm really excited. So not only do I have the floor space and the plant stand space, I also have ceiling space. I have the bars on the ceiling to hang plants from. I don't know how much weight. I think I have to probably get more bars to make it more sturdy if I wanted to hang like a bunch of stuff up there, you know what I mean? But yeah, it should be fine for just a few hanging baskets. And the light, I think it's great. Okay, so yeah, I just kind of have this hanging up here. I'm gonna go ahead and move some plants in, and then I'll show you guys what I did. I'd like to hang this Maranta in there, but it's a little bit heavy. We'll see, we will see. Alright, we'll be back as soon as I'm done moving plants in. Of course, we're going to rearrange all this when we get the other plant stand, so I don't even really know what the point of it is, but I just am super anxious to go ahead and get some plants in there. So that's what I'm doing. Today's Monday, so Friday will be when we get the other stands. I hate to wait that long, but it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, are we ready to go on in and take a look around? As I said, there's a little door on this side as well as the other side that's up against the wall. We have little holes, little pockets to put fans, run cords through. We have this little vent here, and there's also another one on the other side. I am going to get some actual fans to go in the grow tent that actually belong there. But for now, I just have this little guy sitting here blowing air into the tent this way. We have this little window so you can peep in at the plants, look at the humidity without having to actually open the door and let out any of the humidity. So that's nice. So you just unzip it. And ta-da, here she is. I just actually cranked up my humidifier. I'm just using this little cheapy one I got at Walmart until I get a better one to put in here. But it works fine, so it's not a big deal. I do need to actually move this up off the ground, put it on a little stand or something, so I'm going to be doing that. I have a lot of work still yet left to do in here. Also, I just received another plant stand that I ordered from Amazon that's going to be going in here. So my husband's going to help me put that together tonight, and we're going to move it on in, and then I can move more plants in. So these big guys probably aren't going to be staying here. And this is just my initial setup. This isn't going to be long term. I'm going to be moving everything around, adding more stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what we have so far. So right now the humidity is dropping because I've opened the door. It's 59. The humidity gets so high in here whenever I have this on full blast and everything closed up that this guy stops working entirely and everything is dripping wet. A little bit too wet, you know what I mean? So I tend to keep this running a little bit lower. Well, let's go ahead and step inside. I think it's awesome. I will say that the reflective walls definitely works because there was a couple plants that I put in here, like my melanochrysum, this guy here, I put in here. It's not that close to the grow light, but because it reflects off of the sides, it was a little bit too much light and it kind of threw this guy into shock. And he lost his leaf. Like, he had a beautiful healthy leaf and it just completely turned black and wilted. So this is definitely going to be an experiment. It's going to be a process figuring out who does well in here. I'm going to do a grow tent tour really soon after I already have my other plant stands in here and I move a bunch more plants in. So I'm not going to spend too much time on what I've moved in here. I mean, you can kind of see. But yeah, during the tent tour, there's going to be a lot more stuff in here. So that's going to be really fun. And there's going to be a lot of plants in here that you guys have not seen in a long time. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, everything will be linked in the description. I have this tent linked in the description. The website, VIVOSUN, linked in the description. If you're interested, definitely go on over and check out their site. They offer a lot of different products for our plants and this particular setup. They have different size grow tents. They have smaller ones, they have larger ones, they have lights, they have fans, all of that good stuff. Thank you, VIVOSUN, for working with me, sending me this tent. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you guys have this tent, let me know down in the comments and what are your thoughts on it. Do you love it as much as I do? But other than that, I will see you guys again really soon in my next video. Let me know what you think about the tent and stay tuned for the tent tour. Bye, guys.